Well, here we are, folks, back in the office. It's Thursday, and I'm recording this quite early in the morning because I'm off to do my first gig in 18 months, my first speaking to an audience. I'm doing the St George's Day lunch. Well, it's been postponed a few times, so it's not really St George's Day. And me being half Scottish and half Irish and half Welsh, no, that doesn't sound right, but I've got no English at all, so it'd be interesting talking about it. I've got to change this carpet. Anyway, I have to report there's fake news going on there. Everyone's having a big deal about HMS Defender. HMS Defender is a Type 42 destroyer, about £1 million worth of the best kit in the world, and it's on its way from Ukraine to... People always say the Ukraine. It's not, it's Ukraine, isn't it? Russians and Ukrainians call it Ukraine. Yeah, Ukraine sounds like a cereal, doesn't it? If you are a bit cold going to work this morning, don't forget to eat your Ukraine up. Yeah. Anyway, enough of my silly Russian accent. I might come back to that in a minute. So, a Type 42 destroyer with enough power in it, just power alone, to provide electricity for somewhere the size of Dover. Because most of the people live in Dover, use campfires and oil lamps. But here we go. So she's on her way, and apparently some Russian jets dropped bombs in her way. Yeah. And another little dinky warship fired at her. Right. Now, before we go any further, the Ministry of Defence have told everyone what's been going on. There was a live firing exercise going on by the Russians, and so Defender thought she'd poke her nose in. And yes, there was bullets and bombs going off, but they weren't aimed at Defender, and she's totally capable of defending herself. One of her missile systems can take out a shell coming towards it at 1,000,000 miles an hour from 1,000,000 miles away. So that's it. And the last time we were there, with a Type 42 destroyer, they were buzzed by 9 Russian jets, and word round the campfire is one button could have taken a lot of them out. I think what the Russians try and do, they think, what the look at the size of this ship, let's find out what makes this thing tick. Yes, so there you go. So let's not worry about it. And why aren't the Russians our friends? Should be friends, they're all right. Right, I've been to Ukraine. That's fantastic. All the girls wear their disco frocks all the time. And I haven't been to Russia, but I want to go. But some of the greatest things in the world come from Russia, don't they? And most of them work in Dubai in little clubs. But anyway, apart from that, talking of beautiful women, I see Britney Spears is going to court to get her father off her back. No, this is not an incest. It's not that. No, apparently she went a bit funny early on, and she's now apparently been accused or has been diagnosed as having dementia. She had that in her 20s, and so she was put on this restraining order type thing where someone have to look after her, a committee have to decide what she does and what she doesn't. And I think she's quite beautiful, one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. And when she was going to snog Madonna, well, I had a woody for a month. But there you go. Let's move on from the sex here. But she is wonderful. And talking of sex, she's made a statement in the Mail today, which I think it doesn't help herself. It just goes to prove that she's not particularly as well as she's making out. And this is the headlines. I want to take it out to have a baby. Britney, if you want a baby, you've got to leave it in. Okay, I'll see you lot on Ustream later on tonight, 6 o'clock. We'll talk a bit more about Whitney. She had a coil. That's what she wants left in. That was what it is. A coil. What is a coil? If you don't know what a coil is, join me on Ustream and I'll tell you. I nearly had one rip my knackers off.